Hey everyone, welcome back. I just want to spend a few minutes going over some closing remarks. I want to thank everyone for attending our DRN Virtual Showcase. It was our first ever virtual showcase at DRN. I think we learned a lot. We absolutely had some great panelists, some great sessions, very informative discussions. We gained a lot of knowledge and information. Started off day one, I thought went really well. Our FinTech day, we were able to discuss some things with the credit union panel. We saw some new products and initiatives that we're working on the DRN Sites brand. Those things were very exciting. We got a lot of good positive feedback from customers and from potential customers. I thought that was really nice. After our credit union panel, we were able to spend some time with some lenders in a roundtable type setting. That went really well. I think I learned a lot from some of those guys and gals out there. I think it went really well. And then we spent some time with RDN, learning what's new, what's coming, also reviewing some of the repossession volumes that have happened throughout the year. Through the pandemic, we saw the dip. Obviously, everyone's experienced that. And then we were coming back pretty strong. Right now we're, around 80% back to normal. I think that's really great. After the RDN update from John Sibbett, we spent some time with Danielle Arlo from AFSA. I thought that session went really well. And we were able to review some of the state legislative items that were going on in the country. Danielle's very informative. We appreciate her coming on board and sharing some of that information with us. To wrap up day one, we spent some time with Melinda Zabritsky from Experian Automotive. I thought that session was very informative, a ton of information shared there. We had a lot of requests coming in for that information to be shared with the registrants. Just to let everyone know that all of the information that you've seen throughout this 3-day event will be shared with you if you registered. If you did not register, we can get this information over to you. Please send us an email at info@drndata.com or sales@drndata.com, and we'll try to work with you to get you information that you missed out on. Day one was very informative. We want to thank our partners at Allied Solutions as well. Ann Holtzman, she did a phenomenal job on the credit union panel. Look forward to doing a lot more with Allied in the future. And, starting day two, we spent some time working with the recovery industry, and I thought that was really great. We got to meet the recovery team. Everyone introduced themselves in the informative video there with Andy Cameron and his team. And then we went through an affiliate roundtable where I spent some time talking to some of our great affiliate recovery agencies out there and some of the pain points that they're experiencing, some really good ideas for improving the industry, improving communication and education with the lenders, and not only the lenders, but even above the lenders at the regulatory bodies out there, to work with the lenders to educate them on the recovery process and spend some time with them and have them understand what all goes into a recovery. It's not just about hooking the car and getting it to the lot. There's a lot of information and a lot of time, money, effort, energy spent processing recoveries, processing personal property, bagging, tagging, storing, all of that information. So I thought that panel went really well. We shared a lot of helpful information, and really and truly, I think we spurred a lot of really good ideas, and we started the right roundtable type discussions internally with these groups to then go out to and educate the lenders. Our next session was with all of the trade associations out there that represent us on a national level, the American Recovery Association, RSIG, Allied Finance Adjusters, and we also brought Nazakel from MV Track on board and let him share some items from the recovery side at the national level to be able to kind of add to that, and then welcomed Mike Poplinski from Harding Brooks Insurance Agency. Really appreciate everyone getting involved. We shared some stuff at the federal level, some of the bills and legislative things that are going on out there. We talked about some of the same pain points that we talked about with the recovery agents on the previous roundtable discussion or panel. And I think everyone kind of echoes the same comments that there's a severe margin pressure issue in this industry where it's coming from the top down, it's being pushed down on the industry, and it's costing everyone not only efficiency, profitability, but it's costing us when you look at how the CFPB is looking at things from the top down. In my opinion, the lack of transparency from the bottom to the top and the lack of education at the CFPB level that should be pressured and pushed by the lenders is very evident and needs more work. And so we're going to continue to work together on all of these things. We're going to work hand in hand with the trade associations, which will work hand in hand with the lenders and the agencies in the field. Hopefully we can have some resolve that comes over the next few months. Looking really forward to getting involved more there, and and then also supporting the repoalliance.com. Repo Alliance is vitally important to the survivability of this industry. We need a voice in Washington. We need it to be representative of the people and by the people. And so please get involved. Go to repoalliance.com, support that effort. If we switch gears now and go into day three was really, really good. I thought today we spent a lot of time talking with about auto recalls and insurance. We started off the day with having a session and a kind of an interview and a great presentation from Dr. Stephen Rodella of NHTSA, the National Highway Transportation Administration. He walked through a lot of helpful information about safety recalls and critical safety recalls, a lot of statistics around recalls and how they are improving the communication out to the public through the dealerships in conjunction with the OEMs. I thought Dr. Rodella did a fantastic job explaining everything and walking through that. We spent a little Q&A time after, and then Dr. Rodella also joined us on our next session, which was very informative, hosted by and moderated by Angel Preston from the Auto Alliance. I thought that was a great panel. We really enjoyed everyone joining us there. Thanks to the NADA and to Stout, Axiom, and to NHTSA. And Oscar did a fantastic job on that panel as well with DRN. I think that everyone on the panel and everyone in the audience learned a lot about recalls, what's being done, how the data is tracked, how we try to inform the consumers out there of the critical recalls and how important it is that they get those back into a dealership to get repaired. Some of the efforts that DRN is doing around tagging vehicles on behalf of the OEMs and their partners is very, very critical. We spent some time talking about that. I thought that panel went really, really well. And then we broke into the insurance segments of the business. Got to meet the team there. Welcome message from the team on the insurance side of the house and the insurance industry. Product updates, best practices. We walked through some of that with Tyler Arrington and Joe Brady. The insurance industry perspective was really, really good from IRB Search. We appreciate them getting involved and sharing some of their insights around insurance fraud investigations. And then we spent some time with a roundtable discussion, and that was hosted by Joe Brady and Eric Nesson. Spent some time talking with Barbie Bell from Rep West Insurance, and also Danielle Gollan from Sullivan Graber Law. And so we appreciate them very much for getting involved and working with us on these panels. Overall, it was a very, very busy 3 days, very action-packed and informative. We appreciate everyone who joined us. We had over 250 people register, and in most cases, I think everyone attended. And if you didn't, you will get recaps and recordings of everything that we went through. So again, for the very first annual DRN Virtual Showcase, I think it went really well. We appreciate everyone joining, everyone that got involved and commented and questions and, added everything into this event. I think it went really, really well. Look to see everyone in the future, hopefully in person at the next event. If you have any questions, if you want to follow up after this event, if you want new information, additional information to continue the conversation, we absolutely welcome that. Hope you reach out to us. Thanks for everything. Thanks for attending. Have a great week, good weekend, good rest of the year, and God bless.